Hi, my name is Barry Schwartz. I'm doing a video demonstration of a new tool we built named RustyBudget. It's located at budget.rustybrick.com. And what it does is it allows bloggers and news editors an easy way to manage the topics that they write about on a daily basis. So for example, let's say you write at several blogs or you write on one blog and you want to be able to keep track of what you're writing about or remind you to write about certain things or to remind your other editors or other authors at your blogs to write about certain things. You could do that all within this tool. It's designed specifically around managing the topics at a day-to-day basis at a blog or at a news site. So let me go ahead and take you through how RustyBudget works very quickly. So I'm going to log in here, and what you see right away are this dashboard. I'm only going to show you the dashboard for now. So basically what you see here are several things. Here's a search engine roundtable, here's the cartoon Barry, and here's a test budget. These are called budgets. What they are, they represent my various blogs. So search engine roundtable is my search engine blog, cartoon Barry is my personal blog, and here's a test budget. Let's say you wrote for the New York Times and you wanted to break out each budget by section. You might have a New York Times technology budget, you might have a New York Times business budget, you might have the New York Times real estate budget. Depends on what you're writing about and how you want to break it down. Under each budget you have various folders. So you see here are different folders based on each budget. And in the Search and Roundtable budget, I broke out my folders by author as well as by just generic buckets, folders. So here's the Barry folder. That's from my folder, things I personally want to write about. Here's Tamar's folder. This is stuff that I want Tamar to write about. Here's a Ben folder and Chris folder. These are folders that I want these authors to write about. As well as I have an Up for Grabs folder, which is anybody can write about it. Or a waiting on folder, things that I'm just waiting on feedback from maybe Google or Yahoo or whatever. So if I wanted to take this topic and drag it into Ben's folder that he could write about, I just click there and drag it. If I want to add a note, you can see this one already has a note. I just click on the note, and here's my note, and I can add a new note if I want to, and just add. That would automatically add a note, so now when Ben logs in, he'll be able to see I want him to write about this topic, and here's the information that I want to write about. In addition, you can see over here that in Tamar's bucket I have two different things. Here might be the primary topic I want her to write about, but in addition, here's another thing I want her to write about. So if you click over, you'll see that it actually links you to a discussion forum that I want her to review and write about. It might be a news article, it might be something else that I wanted to write about, or it might be just an idea that popped into my head. So for example, my personal blog, I don't always write about articles, I might just write about something that happened today. So to remind myself about it, I'll say, got iPhone. And that will remind me to actually write about it either in my longer pieces folder or in my quick picks folder, things that take me a second to write or things that might take me longer to write. I can then go ahead and mouse over it and mark it as completed or rejected or edit the topic itself. I'll go ahead and complete this now, and I'll go poof. Over at the Search and Roundtable, let's go back to that budget. I want to show you one more feature. If I wanted to quickly add topics that I'm navigating to, and I don't want to go ahead and manually add it, I'll use a bookmarklet. You just drag the bookmarklet up here, and if I'm on a New York Times article and I want to add it to my budget, I just click on, and skip the ad, I want to click on the bookmarklet. It would automatically redirect me back to the article, and the background, it actually added it to my budget. You'll see it come up over here now. So that's pretty much it. RustyBudget allows you to quickly manage the topics on a day-to-day basis for your bloggers or your authors. You can use it for any editing site or any blog, and it basically helps you manage that on a day-to-day basis.